dimension. I've spoken about this before, about how this is a very magical dimension that we're in, and a lot of people are not understanding what's going on in this time. Times are changing. This is why, yes, women are coming into another power. You still have to stand for yourself. Women are regaining a power. Where is the power? Let me pull it back up. If y'all have any questions or comments, I want to hear them. Leave them in the comment section. But here it is. This dormant chromosome here is turning back on. That is turning back on. And once it turns back on, well then, this won't be enough to stand up to you when this turns back on. But because that's what's going to happen. If it's just being, the women's organization or the women's league is just being flooded by men, this has to turn back on. Because we're going to have to be able to protect ourselves. Right now, it's dormant, which is why you can't protect yourself. But you're going to tap into it because you're not going to have a choice. So either you're going to stand up for yourself and then make them stay in their lane, or you're going to let them flood your organization, your women's league, and then this is going to have to turn back on. You're going to have to tap in. And then there won't be nothing they can do about it. So either way, and I get it, because this is information that we have not been told as a society. As a society, we haven't been told about this, but either way, there will be a remedy. Whether you get a league that's specifically created for trans, or the women just create another league on their own, or women stand up and say no and not allow them to come into that league, or you get your head beat in until your other chromosome turns on and it kicks in so you can get those other genes, and then he won't have a choice but to back down. Either way, Warren says, and got a restroom they use. You know, I have an issue, and we've heard a lot of things to happen with respect to allowing men who claim to be transgender or transsexual or intersexed into women's facilities like that. There have been situations where men have claimed to be women or call themselves women, and then they end up having access to women's, for example, locker rooms. And what are they doing in the locker room? They're in the locker room exposing themselves. This is not to say all men or all transgenders do this, but the issue is that there's too great of a chance of something like that happening when you have somebody with a Y karyotype having access to the women's facilities.